Have you ever pondered the possibility that the foundational principles of mathematics might be, in fact, erroneous? This question isn't one that typically arises from the musings of a mathematician or a physicist, but rather from the intriguing mind of actor Terrance Howard. Yes, you heard that correctly. Terrance Howard, renowned for his roles in Hustle and Flow and Empire, holds a belief that challenges the very core of mathematics. Today we delve into the depths of Terrance Howard's math theory. Howard's idea revolves around the concept of 1 times 1. Conventional mathematics dictates that 1 times 1 equals 1. However, Howard contends that 1 times 1 equals 2. His reasoning? In his view, the number 1 isn't solitary, but rather, it is made up of 2 parts. Thus, when you multiply 1 by 1, you are essentially placing 2 halves together to make a whole, and hence, 1 times 1 equals 2. To put it in simpler terms, imagine you have a whole apple. You see it as 1 apple. But in reality, it's made up of 2 halves. So when you put these 2 halves together, you get 1 whole apple, but you use 2 halves to get there. That's the essence of Howard's theory. Now, this theory might seem far-fetched, even absurd to some. After all, it goes against centuries of mathematical principles. But it's important to remember that throughout history, many scientific revolutions have been born from ideas that, at first, seemed ludicrous. Remember, it was once believed that the Earth was flat and that the sun revolved around it. However, it's also crucial to note that Howard's theory isn't widely accepted in the mathematical community. Many experts argue that his theory lacks a solid mathematical basis and that it contradicts the established rules of arithmetic. In this video, we've taken a journey into the intriguing world of Terrance Howard's math theory. We've explored his unconventional idea that 1 times 1 equals 2, an idea rooted in the belief that the number 1 is not solitary, but is made up of 2 parts. We've also discussed the skepticism this theory has faced from the mathematical community. It's a fascinating topic, one that challenges our understanding of mathematics and raises questions about the very nature of numbers. Whether you agree with Howard's theory or not, it certainly provides food for thought. It reminds us that sometimes even the most fundamental principles can be questioned, and that in the realm of ideas, nothing is truly beyond debate. And with that, we conclude our exploration of Terrance Howard's math theory. Remember, in the world of theories and ideas, the only limit is the boundaries of our imagination. Until the next time, keep pondering and keep questioning.
Because you know how I figured it out? What's 1 times 1?
1 times 1 is 1.
To multiply means to do what? To make more, right?
Yes.
Increase in number?
Yes.
Multiply?
Yes.
How can 1 times 1 equaling 1 be part of the multiplication table? It fails to satisfy the term multiply. It doesn't multiply. Does it? What's an action times an action?
You got some weed.
No, I'm asking you. Honestly, I'm asking reason. Reason. I want you to reason.
I don't know.
What's an action times an action? A reaction. Right?
Okay.
Have you ever seen an action times an action without a reaction? Have you? No. Because equanimity is the currency of the universe. There's always an action times an action having a reaction. So how can 1 times 1 equal 1? How can A times B just be A and not B? What happened to concept?
Terrance, these are late night conversations.
These are
bro.
This is the beginning of our understanding. It should fit. What kind of calculator you got? What kind of phone you got?
An iPhone?
Okay, go to your calculator.
Whatever the new one.
No, go to your calculator. Go to your calculator.
All right. Go to calculator.
Go to your calculator.
Yeah, I got
you. You got iPhone?
What are we doing?
I want both of y'all to do 2 separate things. I want to do the same thing to start with. Turn it to the side.
Okay.
All right, now I want you to both hit the number 2. Did the whole calculator show up?
Hit number what?
Hit the number 2.
Number 2.
Go to the square root. It is the second column from the left, 3rd row. It'll have that squiggly thing.
All right. 1.4.
1.414213562373095.
Holy
now
crap.
I want you two to do 2 separate things now. 2 separate things. I want you to multiply it by 2, hit times 2, equal, don't you do it.
Okay.
And I want you to hit x to the 3rd. X to the 3rd, it's going to be...
Times 3?
No, x to the 3rd.
Oh, X. Oh, okay, I see it.
X to the 3rd.
Yeah, I got you. All right, 1.1.
No, you didn't hit x to the 3rd.
Yes, I did.
If you hit x to the 3rd...
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
So
I
go
did
back
not.
again.
Okay,
You
so
keep
now...
yours where you are.
Yeah, I'm
2,
good. 2.
Square root.
Square root.
And hit x to the 3rd.
right, 2.82.
2.828, 4271, 2174, 6190. The same value you got
Yeah.
by multiplying it by 2.
Yes.
And he just cubed it. Divide it by 2 again. Both of y'all. Divide
it by 2.
No, divide by 2. Hit equal. Now, cube it again. Hit x to the third.
Yeah.
You see that loop?
Yeah.
That's saying x cubed is equal to 2x, which is equal to x plus x. That's an unnatural equation. That's a mathematical fallacy. And that's the beginning of your math. That's how I invented tangential flight, because your math, someone programmed that lie in there and lied to you and everyone, and all your fundamentals are off.
Everything changed for me when I understood this philosophy. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's the simple philosophy that changed my life forever, starting age 25. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. I didn't mind working hard on my job, but things didn't seem to change that much. Then I started working hard on myself to qualify. So let me put it in a philosophical phrase now. This is worth the price of whatever it costs for you to be here today. Here it is. Success is something you attract. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by becoming attractive. And the whole scope of this we call now personal development. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. If you can multiply your value by 3, by 5, you can easily multiply your income by 3, by 5, by 10. But the key to doing it is to work hard on yourself. Now, that's why I mentioned this personal development part is learning multiple skills. If it would serve you, multiple languages. Okay? Working hard on yourself. You know, people are fun to work with. The key sometimes it's not fun to work with is yourself. How come I'm reluctant when I should be excited? Right? You just go through this dilemma. The work we do is fairly easy. Mr. Schoaf, my first mentor, taught me, the world is mostly full of real nice people. In fact, he said there's only about 11 or 12 real nasty, miserable, horrible people in the whole world. Now, he said they move around a lot. So you're bound to find one once in a while. But if you found one, you say, hey, there's only 11 more like you. I can handle that. I mean, there's not 1,000. But here's the big challenge, working hard on yourself. Personality and temperament and mindset. Talked about culture. All the stuff necessary to individually be responsible, be a growing, attractive, powerful, skillful, communicating human being. And the world belongs to you.